While the American withdrawal led to greater Russian and Turkish influence in Syria, aid workers on the ground say there is no ceasefire. Retired Marine Captain Brandon Wheeler has spent years getting to know the players in this region. He says the U.S. gave up a huge opportunity in northern Syria.
The fascism of Islamic fascism and the totalitarianism of Russia and Assad, those things are not going to be better ideas to freedom and self-government. It just won't work. So if you had played it out, and if we had done what we did post-World War II and built this place up, everybody in the area would want to be here. It'd be the most prosperous, successful place in the whole region. All of that may be lost.
Now the other players are rushing in to fill the power vacuum left by the U.S. exit.
What I can tell you for sure is whether it's Putin or Assad or the Salafi Islamists or Turkey, the one thing they can all agree on is that self-governance, individual freedom is a threat to all of them. So they will exterminate this project at all costs.
Dave EUBANK has been leading a small team of medics in northern Syria since mid-October, and he believes the U.S. still has a role to play.
This was an emergent, small democracy of a mixed ethnic religious group that got along with each other. But they needed us in the middle to help hold that together and to keep ISIS down. These people fought and defeated ISIS here, but to keep them from rising again, the U.S. needs to stay. Also, to stop Assad and his dictatorship to taking over this whole country.
Despite the supposed ceasefire, Turkish-backed forces are still killing Kurds in this area.
Imagine what it would be like if every time you heard an airplane go overhead, you had to worry about your car or your house vaporizing. That's what the people here in northern Syria are worried about now because of the ever-present threat of Turkish drones flying overhead. And it's changing the way they live. So, for example, we park our car underneath the trees if we need to because we try not to be too visible from the air.
This Kurdish soldier says he hopes the world will understand that they're fighting not just for themselves.
We could die at any time here from airstrike, from a drone, from artillery. But the most important thing for us is that the world sees that we are standing up against this tyranny from Erdogan.
For these men, the U.S. involvement here is important not just for the Kurds, but for America as well.
The U.S. cannot solve the problems of Syria or anywhere else, but right here, we create a space where the Kurds and the Arabs, the Christians and the Yazidis and others can work something out, and they were. There's no guarantee it'll work, but guaranteed it will fail if you leave.
A threat to freedom anywhere is a threat to freedom everywhere. And if you can't secure freedom here, you will be sure that people who want to kill Americans, who have killed Americans, will come here in order to man, train, equip, and prepare for the next war, because they are committed.
From northern Syria, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.